Okay, right. So let's start the today's webinar. It is about the process of technical analysis. Before moving ahead, I want to give this disclaimer. Gentlemen, the presentation came into being because of certain educational purpose and because of many of your requests. But before that, disclaimer is essential. Let's pause the class here and go through the disclaimer. The content of this video, class, and the discussions carried out is provided herewith for training and educational purpose only and must not be taken as investment advice. All discussions and studies in this video shall not be used as a recommendation to buy or sell any security or financial products or to participate in any trading and investment strategies or activities. This, neither myself nor this team or any team will not be responsible for any financial loss or gain incurred by any of the viewers watching this video or attending this class. So I am conducting this webinar or class just to pursue my passion and to provide free knowledge to all of you so that you can enhance your financial knowledge. This webinar is being conducted as many of you have requested, as I said, to conduct the same. I agreed to this webinar because if my knowledge is not used for the improvement of all of you, then this knowledge is just a futile, it's a waste. So with that, coming to the intro. So the presentation came into being, as I said, that many group members gave me a call. They have spoken with me one-to-one. That is, they have asked me how to explain how to identify the buying, the selling levels with help of the charts that I'm sharing with all of you in the group. Even there are many traders in our group who lacks basics of stock market. So many of you are not aware about when to buy, what to buy, how much to buy, and when to sell. As I have earlier told all of you that I am a swing trader and I only trade in equities. If somebody is not aware that the difference between the swing trading, positional trading, or intraday trading, then you can refer to YouTube and get a plethora of info on same. So without wasting much time, let's come to the aim of this class. So the aim is to understand the process that is essential to identify the stocks using our technical parameters and trade them. So if you look at it, there are two important things highlighted in this, the process and the technical parameters. Basically, the technical parameters at the atomic level, which when joined together in a logical fashion, they will emerge out as a process. So keeping this aim in mind, let's commence the class today. So ladies and gentlemen, as I stated earlier that many of you are not aware about when to be ready for a trade, what to buy, when to enter into a stock, how much to buy, when to sell. You are not aware because probably you have never asked these questions to self. Why you have not asked? Maybe some of you have asked, but some of you have not tried to find out these answers. So we'll discuss these reasons in detail, first of all, that why you are not able to ask these questions, or if somebody were aware of these questions, then why you are not able to find out those answers. So the reasons are these. The reasons for not asking questions are divided into two major parts. First one is not aware of the questions. And second is you are not putting much effort to find the answers. The reasons are this. So we'll discuss one by one. So as we come to first one, that is not aware of the questions, it is because maybe you are thinking that I am doing stock market just as a hobby, right? Somebody might be thinking that, okay, I am the boss of myself. Buy या sell बटन ही तो दबाना है, बस इतना ही है stock market. Again, some of you might be thinking, I have a secure income. Let me try a stock market as second source of income. In case some of you are aware of the answers that I have discussed in the previous slides, but you do not put any effort or take any pain to find the answers. Those are also having some reasons. So what can be the reasons? let's ascertain some of them. You might be thinking that, okay, stock market is never in priority list because your job is in your P1 list. After job, giving time to family members, and then if at all some time is left, that limited time you give it to stock market. So no time you devote to any kind of research just to find out the answer to the questions, that is what to buy, when to buy, how much to buy, and when to sell. The next reason can be procrastination. Even though you have some time, but you keep postponing under the garb of some excuses. Like if it is morning time, then you say yourself that let me find out the answer in the evening or maybe tomorrow. So you know the questions, but you lack commitment. Now, many more of us with some strong will, like they do not procrastinate. They decided that let me find it out right now. So what they will do? They will go to the YouTube or social media to find the answers. So once you open the YouTube, either you get caught with other fascinating things or you get distracted through the reels. Sometime many of you get caught along with some fraud individuals who try to sell their courses or tips, and you make a loss. So out of distress, you kill your curiosity to find the answer to your basic questions, as you become too emotional, too revengeful after taking losses, which forces you either to do revenge trading or you may take complete sannyas from market since you do not have capital to deploy after series of losses. And this will dissuade you again to find the answers to the question, that is what to buy, when to buy, how much to buy, and when to sell. So these are some of the reasons that why you are not able to focus yourself in the stock market. This is problem of mindset that I will tell. So if somebody dwells on these problems properly and make a routine, make a discipline, then definitely you'll be able to find those answers. But nevertheless, since you all are here, I must ask the questions as a trader to self, and also I will answer. So since you all have joined, so there is no excuses. I will answer to all of them. First of all, these questions are asked always in this sequence, the sequence as it is written here. You can only ask yourself the next question once you get the answer of the previous question. You cannot ask the question when to be ready to trade, and then you go to how much to buy, then you go to when to enter. You cannot do like this. So this has to be in sequence, right? Because everything in this nature work in a sequence. That's why. And then only if you follow the sequence, a process will be built. So let's dwell upon each question, how the answer we will find it out one by one manner. The first question is, when to be ready to trade? Or is the market providing right environment to take positions or to buy a stock? So it is more about environment. To understand that, whether the environment is conducive or not. Lot of macro level, micro level keep on going on. And we are here technical analysts. We are technical analysts, so we'll not dwell much on fundamental analysis. We are not here. So what is, if I will tell in a short form, what is technical analysis? Technical analysis is the study of price and volume. And through that, we will understand the market sentiments. The sentiments, those are displayed by the market participants, right? So if I'm speaking about market participants, who are the market participants? It is we all attending the webinar today. The big players, the bankers, foreign institutional investors, domestic institutional investors, everybody who is participating in the market are called market participants. And through the price and volume, they will definitely display their sentiments. So that's how we define technical analysis. We will not discuss about the earnings, how the business is, what the promoters are doing, what the directors are doing, what is PE, PB, book value, nothing we'll discuss because those are not part of the technical analysis, those are part of the fundamental analysis. Fine. So we are talking about the market environment or situational awareness. So you must assess the current market situation irrespective of type of trader you are. Whatever methods you follow in the market, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is to know that in what kind of market environment you are operating. So to understand that, we already had a webinar on the same that is approximately of 1 hour last time. And the link that I've already shared in the group in the YouTube, that is the YouTube link. Please go through that link. The link will be displaying a thumbnail in which a big fish is eating a lot of small fishes. Once are convinced with the answer, right? Look at that video. You will definitely get a lot of knowledge out of that, because if this webinar will be conducting approximately 1.3 1.5 hours, then that webinar is also approximately 1 hour. So that's why you can understand that how important is this situational awareness. So you must go through that video to understand and to get the answer to the first question, when to be ready to trade, right? So now we'll assume that you all have seen that video. You have gone through the process given in that. Now we will move to the next question, that is what to buy. So ladies and gentlemen, we need to run a scanner in free website called Charting. That will give out the answer to the question what to buy. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I declare here that Charting has not given me any promotional money to promote his website in this meeting. Rather, we are just using as a training aid to draw out some lessons. There are various other scanners you can use that are available in the environment like Grow, TradingView, Market In and Out, etc. But I find easy to scan in Charting. So let's understand first what is scan. Okay, so what is scan? So scan is certain technical parameters we use to screen and cast those list of stocks that are likely to go up, or those are showing some kind of bullish signs. That means you are not going to hunt for the stocks here and there, as the scanner is automatically doing that hunting job for you based on the preset technical parameters. Now you have to find out which sector is hot through that scans. So here, sector means auto sector, consumer sector, banking sector, etc. So how that you will find out, it is very simple. You have to just look at the stocks given by the scanner and find out the highest cluster of stocks from same industries or sectors. Those are evident in your list of stocks given by the scanner. That depicts the hottest sector. Similarly, you can find the second hot sector also. Don't worry, I will show everything you practically. So let's understand the theoretical aspects behind it, then we'll do each and everything practically. So you should always concentrate maximum on 2 to 3 sector as per your appetite. Now, how do you decide your appetite? Since many of us go to office or busy in some activities at workplace, so it is very difficult for us to monitor more than 3 sectors. Basically, the current job profile will decide how much time we can devote to stock market and how many sectors that we can monitor. So in Crux, the time available with us to monitor these stocks or sectors is called the appetite. So if I ask the questions again to myself, what to buy? So the answer is the list of stocks of top 3 sectors, or the list of stocks moving in our percentage zone to be monitored, and subsequently position can be built in these stocks of these sectors. Now let's have a glimpse of the Charting scan and understand the technical parameters we have utilized it. Okay. Okay, so this is the charting website. And here are the technical parameters I have already used as a command to filter and give out the desired list of stocks. So let's understand the each technical parameter first, and then we will scan the stocks. So now let's understand one by one. So first you can see I've utilized is market cap. It means it is the market capital or current valuation of the company. For example, if the current value of a company is 2000 crore and I'm willing to buy that company, then I must pay 2000 crore to the company owner to buy it. Now, why we use 2000 crore and not 200 crore here? We can use also 300 crore or 500 crore. We have not used because the reason is the big investors generally invest 200 or 300 or 500 crore in a stock over a period of time. If the market cap is itself 200 crore and any big player or institution is investing 300 crore in that stock or company, then that big player will have a strong hold over the stock prices. Since the market is 200 crore, while the big player has invested 300 crore. He can move the prices as per his wishes or desires. So to avoid such trap, we have to taken as 2000 crore as market cap. Just a second. Okay. So why we have taken 2000 crore? You got the point. Secondly, in 2000 crore market cap, in such a stock, the public and the institution participation will be more. If a lot of institutions are participating in those kind of stocks, that means the manipulation is very bleak, right? So that's why we have selected as market cap as 2000 crore. Now coming to the second parameter, that is 50-day average volume is greater than 5 crore. So what does this mean? Let's understand what is volume first. If somebody is not aware of, I'll give out that. Volume means number of share traded in that time period. Here time period is the chart time frame that we are using. If it is daily chart, then you can find daily volume. And if it is weekly chart, it will give out the weekly volume. Let's see the same thing in the chart. So this is a chart. And I'll just put the volume indicator. It is the same volume indicator I'm using, which I've just created a few days ago. The link I've given in the group. Yeah, it is there. So if you see here, each of them, if I will hover on each of these, this is the volume indicator. And whenever I hover on them, then I get in this red oblique green, you see the number of volumes that are being traded in each time frame. If I am in Delhi, this is the daily time frame. Sorry. And this is the weekly time frame. And in weekly time frame, in one candle, or the volume traded here is approximately 19.85 million. Right. So this is how you will look at the volumes. But already you do not have to, rather you do not have to dwell much upon such kind of charts. We have already included the same in our scanner. Right. So in our scanner, we are considering 5 crore volume. Such huge volume or buying volume cannot be generated by one or two big players or institutions. It is only possible when a lot of big players have entered in the stock. It means the stock has a strong tailwind and in future should go up. I have used the word should. Since stock market is a game of probability, and lot of manipulation keep on going on here and there. And many a times it happens that our stop loss hits a lot many times, because we cannot be sure many times that whichever stock we are taking positions, that should go up, right? So we will use this volume indicator along with 50-day average. That is the average volume. Here we take, this is the 50-day average that we have utilized, and the volumes moving above this 50-day average is stating us that big players are in or big players are entering. You see this white line, this is the average line, 50-day average line. I'll just click on it. You see here, this is the 50-day average volume length, right? Okay. So now let's move to the next parameter. Here we have taken as the daily close greater than number 50. What does this mean? It means that daily close is above rupees 50. It has been observed from past precedents that many big players avoid stocks that are below rupees 30 or 40 as current value. So to be in safer side, we have taken rupees 50 as safer technical parameter. That means our scanner will only give those stocks that has current price greater than rupees 50, right? Okay. Let's move to the next parameter. Next is simple moving average 50 is greater than simple moving average 200. What is simple moving average? I will give out a brief in the latter part of the class. So let's understand the parameter first here. So it has been seen that whenever 50 SMA is above 200 SMA, then only a stock grows from a child stage to youth stage and then to a monster stage. Okay, let me explain you, otherwise there will be a lot of confusion in your mind. I don't want to go you back with any kind of confusion. So these are the series of moving averages, and I'll just, this one is 50. Okay, let's have 21, 50, 200. This 21, we have put it as red color, 50 as white. Let's have it blue, and 200 as okay. So why 50 and 200? If you see, this blue one is 50 and this one is 200. So it has been seen that the stocks which are above this 50 and 200, I will hide this 21 for the time being so that you do not get confused. Okay. So majority of the stocks, whenever a stock is above this 50 and 200, then only the move has commenced. You see, I'll take a good stock. Let's go to Oro Pharma. So here you can see, just a second, I'll have a sip of water. I think. Okay, so what do you see here? That any stock prices that are above this 50 and 200, that is, first the price is there, then the 50 moving average is there, then the 200 moving average is there. 50 is above 200, then only the price move has taken place. Any stock you go, any great stock you go, this phenomena should have occurred before the stock commences its move, right? You go to any stock, go to IRFC, lot of railway stocks kept on moving. Okay, sorry, we're in weekly chart. Let's go to daily chart. So this you have to see in daily chart, right? It was my mistake. I was seeing in weekly chart. So see, the stock went up after the cross. Before it was just wriggling. There is a crossover and see the movement. So this big is the movement you will get. So you have to wait for this crossover. price should be above 50 and 50 should be above 200. And that is the parameter, technical parameter that we have utilized in our charting. We do not have to hunt for this because the charting scan is automatically doing for us. So not to worry, okay, that you have to scan for each stock manually and then you have to hunt for some stock, right? So you go to GCPing also, you'll find the same. So all great stocks which have gone up. See, the crossover was there, it moved up. The crossover was there, it was still moving up. Fine. So this crossover is very important of 50 and 200, and 50 should be above 200. Then the stock will keep on going. Fine. And whenever it is down, see what happens. Right? You see in Auropharma, you go to Lupin also, you'll find that. See, the movement was there. Once it is down, it is moving. Now it has again crossed, right? You can see this move. Okay. Let's come back to charting again. If you want to find the exact meaning of moving average, how it works, what are the parameters, principles of moving average, then I will request that you should go to the YouTube, because lot many videos are there about moving average, because I feel that the thing which are not much available in the YouTube, I will cover it here in the class, right? So you can go find out the meaning, how those moving averages works. You'll find them in the YouTube. Okay. So I hope you got the reason that why we have utilized SMA close 50 greater than SMA close 200. Fine. Why I'm teaching you all the technical parameters, because if you're not aware that what are the parameters that have been used, you'll not understand. The good stocks generally obeys all these technical parameters before moving up. These are the basic but important technical parameters. That's why we are discussing it out. This will also give you that, this is also stating that a certain winning behavior will be displayed by a stock that is obeying these technical parameters. Fine. Okay. So let's move to the next technical parameter. That is daily high low around 50 SMA. Daily high low around 50 SMA. So what does this mean? Ladies and gentlemen, it has been seen that major fund houses like mutual funds, pension funds, bankers, they generally buy at or near to 50 simple moving average. The blue line that I have just marked on the chart. So if the price is hovering near to 50 SMA, along with the 5 crore volume as the parameter we have discussed, and the stock is having good market cap, also the short-term moving average, that is 50 moving average, is greater than the long-term moving average, that is 200 moving average, and we are seeing some kind of volume activities, and the price is consistently moving up, then definitely some institutional big players have already taken an entry or maybe building a position near to 50 ML level. So that is the reason we have taken these two parameters as the daily high low around 50 SMA. So that's how it becomes one of our technical criteria, because generally big player, it has been seen that they generally enter near to this. You will always find volume. If you do not find volume, then the scanner will not give you those stocks. Right? See, when the price comes, you'll see always, if you scan within 1 to 2% also, you'll find. But whenever the stock, what is high and low? For example, if you take this candle, right, and the stock, the low has just cut the 50, that is low is below 50 and high is above 50. And at this condition, our scanner will give us a stock that, okay, now it is ready to enter. And if you enter at certain locations that I will discuss just in this class only. So if you enter here, it will go up. See how it has gone up from here. So such conditions
Bhavani,
we are looking at.
Bhavani, can you please explain it once again here? It's not very clear.
Okay. It is like, this is a candle. This is the high of the candle. It is clearly visible. I'll just enlarge it more. This is the candle. This is the high of the candle, and this is the low of the candle. This is the high of the candle, and this is the low of the candle. Why is it not getting marked? This is the low of the candle. So if you see, this is the 50 SMA moving average, and here the high of the candle is above the 50 SMA, and the low of the candle is below the 50 SMA, right? So any stock whose high is above 50 SMA and low is below the 50 SMA, those stocks will be given to us by our scanners. Because generally it has been seen that the majority of the buying goes in and around 50 SMA. And whenever any stock come to this location to take rest, some other institution will be entering at this location. The aim of getting a stock from the top back to 50 SMA is that. Aim is that, okay, they will allow some of the other institutions, the operator will allow, maybe some market manipulation will be done, the price will be taken down, somebody will be given an entry, and then the price will start climbing again immediately. See the movement.
In one candle only, the same candle high will be higher than the 50 SMA, and
Yes,
low will be in one candle only.
in one candle only.
It's a daily chart.
It's a daily chart. Already that we have included in our technical parameters. So you will automatically, you do not have to hunt for such kind of candle. You will get it in your scanner only. That scanner will do it for you. I'll share the scanner link to all of you in the group.
Okay.
So any stock you go, right? If it is not coming like here, it is breaking down, then it will not give. Fine. Because before that, you are already aware that in what situation you are trading. So you have already asked that question to yourself, that what is the situational awareness going on, right? So according to that situation, then only you will go to all these questions and ask yourself. If the situation is bad, then you will just ignore the balance of the process. So that's why the most important thing is the situational awareness.
To use all the parameters, do you need to subscribe to charting?
No, you need, this is a free chatting. This is a free one. You need not to subscribe. And I will share this complete scan in the group. You can utilize it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. Fine. So now we have discussed all the technical parameters, and okay. So if all the criteria are fulfilled, then whatever stocks we get in the scanner, should we buy it? Like for example, if I've run the scanner, I've got around 59 stocks. So should I go and buy all the stocks? No, we'll not buy all the stocks. Here, we have just trying to acquire what is happening? How many stocks are there in National Stock Exchange? Approximately 7,000, 8,000 stocks. They are listed in NSE. We are just trying to sieve out those stocks that is meeting to our criteria. Those criteria are these technical parameters. Moreover, it will take a lot of time to manually scan such a huge number of stocks. That's why we are using a scanner. Fine. And let's come back to the charts again. I will just, I have set the chart for you while I was discussing with you. So we'll keep our chart simple. Do not keep a lot of jing bang you might have seen in the YouTube, or some of your friends might be utilizing many indicators. Do not
Just
flood
one point.
Yes.
Just 1 point, Bhavan. Is it any better than Screener, or you must have used a lot of things, but Screener is equally good, or you can use any of the screeners?
You can utilize any other screener. There is a screener in Grow also. In this trading view also, there is a screener. See, there it is. So any screener you can utilize.
Okay.
If you are having some other technical parameters, then you can utilize those also. But generally follow, I have seen over a period of time that, okay, the market participants generally enter or get aggressive after the price has crossed 50 SMA. Right? Because thereafter the market will become more and more aggressive. So here the price has crossed here, and see the volume here. And thereafter it is moving up. Fine. So this is the chart that I have set it for you while discussing during the class. I'm also putting an additional 21 SMA moving average. The utilization of the 21 SMA also I will explain.
Now the chart is on with 50 SMA, 200 SMA, and 21 SMA.
That's it. Yes, we'll utilize only these indicators of moving average and one volume. This volume also at times required, not required. You can use pure charts also. Fine, because what things happen if you utilize a lot many things, lot many parameters, then it is humanly not possible to look into each parameters. That's why I've seen people utilizing lot many indicators. You'll find 5-6 indicators as underlay, 2-3 indicators as overlay. Overlay means what? Overlay is the indicators that is you are plotted on the chart, on the price, and underlay indicators are what? Those are plotted below the price. Those are called underlay indicators. Sorry, these are the underlay indicators. These are the overlay indicators. So too many indicators, too much indicators. What will happen? They'll just confuse you. And in that confusion, please do not draw. I think okay, it will distract. Okay. So too many indicators, too much indicators, they will basically distract you a lot. Your actual price actions, they will get hidden. They will distract you. So that's why I use limited, that's much indicators that will just help you. What are the indicators? If we'll give a short definition about indicators, indicators are those support systems that will help you to guide your intuitions and help you to take right decisions in the stock market. They will help you to enter, exit, or carry out your money management. Gentlemen, somebody is drawing. May I request? Okay, fine. So, so that's why we have kept our chart simple, and we have utilized only two indicators, that is moving average and volume, and that is enough. You go to any big players, like you go to the persons who are participating in the United States Investing Championship, like Mark Minervini, Oliver Kale. From India, it is Afzal Lokhandwala. So all of them, you will find they're using just simple indicators, just price, volume, and some moving averages. That's it. You need not to have a lot many Jing banks. Okay. So these we have discussed just now. In the end, I will ask you. You can ask me any questions for pertaining to this if you have. Okay. Now let's run the charting scanner again. After scanning, as I said, we got only how many stocks? 59 stocks. So these are the desired list of stocks, and we will import them to trading view and go to the advanced view mode to sort them out as sectors. For example, I will copy them. Here I'll go copy. Then I will go to symbols. So symbols have got copied. I'll click OK here. Then I'll go to my chart. I will open my watch list. Then I will go to create new watch list. Here I will type Stock Gurukul, create. Then I will go to this plus sign. I will go to, I have right clicked here. So this will come. Then I will paste it here and press the enter button. So here we have got all the stocks that we have, it is there in the charting.
Can you do that?
Yeah, the video will also be available. Video will be available, not to worry. Yeah.
Okay.
So for example, we'll just check it out. Yeah, see, in Stock Gurukul, we have 59 stocks that we have imported out of charting. I'll just reiterate 1 second otherwise. You go to this copy, you go to copy symbols. And then from the symbols, after copying, you go to the watch list. This is the watch list. Then you go create new watch list, type the name of the watch list. After typing the name of the watch list, go to this plus sign, come here, then click the right click of the mouse. Then the paste will become, click on the paste, hit the enter button, and then you'll get this list of stocks. Fine. Okay. So now what we will do? So we'll go to the advanced view. Now we have to see the sectors, industries, which one is good. As I said earlier, we will see the hottest sectors. So let's go here. You see these options. Options is there. You go to sector. So now it is sector wise. Commercial services, consumer durables, non-durables, electronic technology, energy minerals, finance. So finance, we are getting a lot many stocks here. Health services, health technology, we are getting some. Okay, health services, health technology, some stocks we are getting. Fine. Non-energy minerals, process industries, producer and manufacturing, we are getting a lot many stocks again here. Tech services, transportation services, we're getting all sorts of sectors. So now you come to this chart. The circular chart you can see here. So here it is, what it is giving, the highest one it is showing is 19%, it is the finance sector. Then producer manufacturing. And it was equally visible to us when we are going through these stocks as well. But it is always easy just to straight scroll down, find out which one is the best sector. It is the finance sector, then is the producer manufacturing, then coming to electronic technology and process industries, also consumer durables. But these are the two hot sectors which are basically outnumbering balance of the sectors. Agar if you go to the industries one, then these are the industries that are outperforming. This coming to auto, motor vehicles, industrial specialist. These are some industries there also. So you have to draw a thin line between the sectors, industries. Fine. So just keep this thing in mind. Okay, these are the stocks, these are the sectors that are hot, these are the industries. For example, those who are not utilizing TradingView, how they will see? So they can see, if you go to the charting again, we'll go and scroll down. So you see this last bar. So in the last bar, you can see again here, it is giving out industry wise. It's the auto is the highest we can see. Then we go to financials. Again, it is giving the financial, auto, healthcare, right? And total, it will be giving the distribution of these 59 stocks that we are getting, in the last bar. You see the date also, date and time is visible here. In this box, call out box, you can see here, Jan 16, 2026. This is updated as of 1200 AM, रात को 12 बजे. Okay, fine. So here also, from here also, you can get the sectors, industries that are doing well. Let's go back to TradingView, gentlemen. So we have imported those stocks from charting. We have found out the hot sectors. And also in the meanwhile, we have also seen the stocks from industries that are doing well. So now we'll mark the stocks, right? So before that, here we'll go to this change percentage you see here. You'll just click it. If you click it, you can see some changes has taken place. Fine. Okay, no group I'll make. You see some change has taken place. So if you see the changes is, these are the negative changes. You see here, these changes are gradually decreasing. And then some stock like Star is giving 0% move, and then it is gradually increasing. Slowly. And it is also giving those stocks at the end, those who have given a good movement of 3.5%, 4%. Federal Bank has given 9.48% move on 16th of Jan. So these are the stocks you are getting. But here you will generally mark those stocks from -1% to 3% kind of thing. Why you are taking -1% to 3%? Because any stocks that have already moved 5%, 6% or above 4% kind of thing, then that has already moved. Jitna wo din mein move karna tha, it has already moved. And next day, some kind of selling also can come. No doubt. Next day, that stock also can move ahead, move up. But we are not aware. But generally, it has been seen that whenever a considerable move has taken place in a stock, so what happens? Generally, some profit booking comes in that stock and people will start exiting, right? So that's why the stock goes down after a huge move on the next day. Fine. So we will only consider those stocks that move within certain percentage so that next day we can enter. Fine. Okay. So we'll mark those stocks. Let's mark it from here. GPPPL. I am marking these stocks because already we have sorted it as per the percentage. Okay, we have overshooted. Okay, we'll keep it Wonder Electricals and for class purpose. So I marked it. Fine, I marked it in red. Okay, we'll mark few. These also, we'll see what is happening in this. Fine. Again, somebody has drawn here. Okay. So this is how it is appearing here, the red one that we have marked in the advanced charting view. Fine. So now what we will do is we'll go again to the watch list. Here you see the red list. Either you can go from here or you can open the list. The red list will be at the top. Click it. You will get all the red list here now. These are the stocks that we have finally homed down. So now the list, which is so big, we have to trim it down, and that's how we have to, the process we just understood. Aim is to make the list smaller and smaller so that you can home on to those precise list of stocks which will give out our answer, that is what to buy. So we have already got the answer that what to buy. These are the stocks. It is giving out what to buy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have used only the broad technical parameters in charting. So if those are broad technical parameters, so what are the precise technical parameters then? So we'll be speaking about very shortly about that. These precise technical parameters that will act as our cutting edge to home on to the right exact stock for entry. Already we have done our window shopping using charting. Then further we have reduced our stocks. Gentlemen, please do not draw. It is quite distracting. Okay. So as I was speaking that we are utilizing the precise technical parameters that will act our cutting edge, and that will help us to home on to the right stock for the entry. So now we have to view each stock physically. So these are the stocks that have come out of our scanner. These stocks we have manually scanned out of our charting stocks, and we have to view each stock physically in which we can plan our entry. So let's understand the precise technical parameters. Already we have utilized in our broad technical parameters in charting, that is 200 simple moving average, that is this blue one needs to be above this, 50 simple moving average to be above this 200 moving average. Fine. But here also we have utilized 21 simple moving average. So 21 simple moving average now has to be above 50 SMA, right? Because these stocks, those stocks which are above, whenever the 200, this 21 crosses above 50 and 200 is below all these moving averages, then there is a strong momentum has been seen in those stocks. Fine. But at the same time, for example, if you see here, what is happening here? 21 is already above, 200 is below the price, 21 and 50 moving average, and then price is coming and hitting 50 SMA. In such conditions also, these stocks will be appearing in your charting scanner at this location on this day. That is 21 December 2023 we are speaking about. So then you will find an entry. So how you will find an entry? So first of all, what is the first precise technical criteria? The 21 has to be above 50. Fine. Then is second, we have to draw the support and resistance near to the 21 SMA. For example, if you have seen these stocks, then we'll just see. You see some reversal candles we can see here. That is, price is going down from this location. So wherever the price has reversed, you can draw a support resistance here. If you are not able to draw here, you can go up here and draw it. So here the price reversal has taken, here also price reversal has taken. So wherever and this is a major price reversal it has taken here with a very big candle, right? So whenever the price crosses this level, you can just enter. Whenever it enters, for example, this candle, you have entered, right? So this is the candle you have entered on the top of this candle. Or whenever this candle has broken the resistance, you might also enter on the top of this candle, and you will put your stop loss just below this candle. So stop loss is a very important thing. Without stop loss, please do not enter. If you have not decided the stop loss, then you will not enter. That means you are driving a vehicle without a brake, right? So brake is an essential. You can go in 100 km/h on a highway, but that motor vehicle has to have a brake. So the stop loss will act as a brake. It will save you from any kind of mishaps. Fine, it will save your hard-earned capital. Many people they trade without stop loss. ठीक है, कल लगा लेते हैं, शाम को लगा लेते हैं, चलो देख लेंगे, right? Once you have decided the stop loss, please do not change according to the emotions of your mind, of yourself, or because of the movement of price in the market. Because price creates emotions, and any stop loss you have decided in a cool-headed mind, respect your decisions. If you are not respecting your decisions, that means you are not respecting yourself. If you are not respecting yourself, then do you think market will respect you? Why market?
Bhavan, if at all I can repeat once again, you have told one of the stocks out of this for 59, we will go to the particular stock.
Yeah.
And then we will draw this, all the supports and resistance.
Correct.
Which is near to the day that we are trading.
Correct.
Because these are the lines that you're showing is a little past to the day that we are currently in.
Yeah, I will. So whenever we'll be speaking in these stocks, you will get it more. Things will be more clearer to you. I have not
So we
spoken
will have
about
to
these
go
stocks.
through. We will have to go through each of the stock to see whether the pattern actually fits into our parameter or not.
Absolutely right.
And then this support and resistance, you said something about when to exactly enter and when to exit. Can you please reiterate it again?
Yeah. It will be amply clear whenever we will go and draw support and resistance and fix our entry and exit level in these stocks. This is just a small example. Okay, we'll do it in these only. That's why we are getting confused. Just a minute. So this is a stock you see here, GPPL. The stock has come back to 50, and you see 50. This 21 is above, and then 50, then 200. So this is fitting. So 21 is above. This fitting to our parameters. So here we can see some kind of price reversals in this area. This price reversal is going on. You see whenever this line is being broken with a huge candle. Again, whenever this line is being crossed with a huge candle. Again, you see here the price is not able to move up. So this is acting as a formidable resistance for this price. And whenever this resistance is being broken, the price is moving up. And whenever it is broken down, then the price is moving down. So now again, we'll wait for this resistance to break. Fine. So what will happen? Now the candle is here, right? Whenever you wait for this resistance to break, for example, one candle form like this. Now, whenever it breaks the resistance, the low of the candle will become your stop loss. Fine. The low of the candle will become your stop loss. And your entry level will be just above the resistance. Okay. For example, it doesn't break out tomorrow. So wait for at least 2 days for the entry, 2-3 days kind of thing. But if it is going beyond that, you can monitor that stock, but please avoid entry. Fine. It might happen that the stock can go up here, again get registered at this level and can come down. Fine. So let it break. Let it break properly. And while breaking, here comes the role of the volume. you should get a good volume like this. You see this volume? You should get a good volume. Such kind of volume crossing above the 50 moving average line will be very helpful, and this will add to our motivation to enter into a stock. But if it is not happening also, then also you can enter, because many a times what happens, a stock breaks, goes up to a level of considerable up, then the volume comes in, and then you will be thinking, okay, yahan to घुस लेना चाहिए था मुझे, but I have not entered. Then you start regretting. Fine. So that can be one of the way. But if you wait for the volume confirmation, then it is adding to a confirmation. That is, you are confirming and you are reaffirming your intuition, your decision with the help of the volume. So whatever way, both ways feasible. Many traders utilize an entry without volume, taking that, okay, let me enter in advance. Many traders, they utilize volume along with the entry. So whatever suits you, you can do that.
When you said the enter when the resistance is broken, it is with respect to the 50 SMA line.
No, this already this price is above 50 SMA, and already 21 SMA is above. Whenever this condition is matched, then only we will draw this line, and entry will be above this resistance line only. Because why I am telling entry is above this resistance line? If like price has gone up here, right? So our entry will be somewhere here, right? Because our entry will be somewhere here. Because already the price reversal that has taken place, that has been overtaken by a candle.
And our stop loss will be the previous day's low of the
current day's low. Current day's low.
Current day.
Like the candle in which you are making an entry, you can, because if you go to previous day low, then that favorable risk reward you will not get. The losses you will be incurring is more. In the market, we have to take care of the losses first, then comes the reward. The risk is always first. Risk has to be always respected. That's why. Okay. So now, these are the stocks you are getting after the market hours. Like today we have scanned, we have found out it is after market only. अगर आप इसको 16 तारीख 16 Jan evening में भी कर लेते, then also you would have got these stocks. And today also we are doing it, we are getting these stocks. So we are taking that, okay, after market hours we have scanned. For example, now you are scanning some stocks during market hours. That is, after office, you come, you have your lunch, and at around 2:45, 3 o'clock, you run this scanner. Then also you will find these stocks, right? Because what happened after 2:45 or 3 o'clock, already whatever stocks जिसको ऊपर जाना है वो already they would have gone up, and those stocks that are likely to go down throughout the day, they would have already gone down. So already many of the stocks are at their exact positions, right? So after that we will find those stocks that have given a minimal movement within -1% to 3%, because those are the stocks preparing for the next day to move. We want to enter into those stocks. They are preparing for their move for the next day, right? So that we can crouch like a tiger and pound it on those stocks on the next day, because we have to do our homework. So for homework we require time. We cannot suddenly come from the office, okay, ये तो ऊपर भाग रहा है, चलो घुस जाओ इसमें. No. If you have not planned, if you have not decided, if you have not seen the stock on the previous day, please do not enter that stock on the next day, just based on कि ये ऊपर भाग रहा है. That means you have not planned. You have not followed our technical parameters. That is precise technical parameters. You have to do your homework. You have to follow the precise technical parameters and then take an entry. Just a second. Okay, let's go to other stocks also. See, Centum Capital, already 50 SMA is up, but 21 is down. So we are not bothered about such stocks because 21 is below 50. Zydus, see here 21 is just crossing 50. So we are interested. Fine. Now we can see some good volumes also coming in. So let's draw. So this is the level it is coming. So let's draw some kind of resistance. So support and resistance you have to draw. How you will draw it? Basically the reversal locations of the price. Join them and draw it. This is not a rocket science. Just the reversal. You see the reversal here, price reversal here. Fine. The reversal is here. Here also price reversal you can see. Fine. So you can. So wherever I am seeing price reversal, I am drawing it. So now you see here. This is price reversal I have seen here and I've drawn it. So now what we will do? Now what we will do? Okay. If the stock moves up from here onwards, like for example, the stock has started moving up like this. And what happened? This will be our SL level. So if I have entered in the stock at this level, many times you will not be able to enter at the exact level, but many times you see that, okay, this is the level. So before that, you see this resistance. If we have planned the stock to enter here, just put an alert. Go to this plus sign.
Why is the stop loss above the low of that candle?
Because
the low is further below.
The low is further below. I will show you. For example, if you are entering here. Okay. Before that, I just want to highlight one more thing. I'll just come back, Chinmay. For example, if I have decided I will enter at this level, for example, then I'll put an alert here. So this is the alert I've already put. It is at 448.35 level. And next day, what happens? ये प्राइस नीचे से स्टार्ट हुआ एंड धीरे 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 ऊपर होते हुए ये अलर्ट को ब्रेक कर दिया. So as soon as the alert breaks, so wherever you will be, in the office, anywhere, then you will just can see the alert in your Gmail or in your app. It will give an alert and you will enter, right? So as soon as you enter, if you see, I will utilize this long position now. This is an indicator, long position. We'll utilize just to fix our target and stop loss level. For example, if this is the stop loss I am taking, just now Chinmay has asked, what is the stop loss percentage we are taking? It is approximately 1.08%. If I will increase this, so it is coming to 3.632%. Right? And my buying level, if I will increase, because it is not always possible. So 4%, 5% is generally okay. But sometimes what happens, that the stop loss, if it exceeds 4% or 5%, then it is the capital will get eroded a lot. That is the reason we are keeping the stop loss as low as possible. Moreover, the stop loss level has to be taken as optimum level also, because we have to give some breathing space to the price as well. If you are not giving a breathing space to the price, for example, if I will tighten the stop loss here, the price will come back down, it will hit your stop loss, then it will go up. I am not telling that, okay, if you will keep your stop loss here, then also it will not come back and hit and go up. But we have given a room. Even such things also happen here. See, price will come down here, it will hit your stop loss, then it will go up. Fine. But we have to decide कि हमने कितना lose करना है. Are we ready to lose 15,000 rupees in a stock or 8,000 rupees in a stock? No. We have to decide it previously. कि नहीं, I will only lose 3 to 4,000. If you have decided that you will lose 3 to 4,000 rupees, then keep a stop loss minimal. Fine, Chinmay.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have to keep our stop loss minimal so that we are previously deciding or telling our mind that we can only lose this much amount. Because stock market is not about right or wrong. It is about how much we are losing. You have to understand that thing, that we have to lose less. Because many of you who have already into the stock market, you might have seen that, okay, आज तो stop loss hit हो गया, आज तो price नीचे चला गया. Then you go into the euphoria mode. Whenever any of the stocks for example, if you are kept on buying for last 10, 15 days, many stocks, and out of that, 2 or 3 stocks start suddenly moving up. I'll request to mute somebody's. Okay. So many times you see that you have bought 10 to 11 stocks, fine, and you find that 2 to 3 stocks that started moving up. So you go into the euphoric mode. Okay, आज तो मेरा move हो गया. Then you become very happy. You are actually not bothered कि पिछले 10 दिन में you have already incurred approximately 20,000 loss. But you are getting happy because only one stock that is giving you only 300 to 400 rupees profit. Right? Because you are biased toward profit. That's why. You are not biased towards the loss. Please change your bias. This is a very important switch of mindset you have to make. You have to be risk averse. You have to respect risk. You have to decide before entering into a trade. Okay, how much money I'm going to lose in this trade if I take. Whenever you start deciding and asking such kind of questions to yourself, then only you will be able to lose less and gain more. Right? जरूरी थोड़ी है कि स्टॉक मार्केट पे पैसे गवा के ही निकलना है. No, we are here to earn money. And the main principle is the least loser wins in the market. So you have to put an alert here. And now since you have set an SL here, so you can put an alert at the SL as well. Why? Because हम सब office में काम कर रहे हैं. We are at a workplace. Fine. So we are at workplace. Whenever the stop loss hits, just get out. Do not remain in that stock. As I said earlier, that we have decided this level in a cool mind, calm mind, in a patient manner, that this will be our stop loss level. The day's low, the candle's low will be our stop loss level. So in such a condition, what you will do? You will exit. Fine. If, for example, I'll just remove it.
Whether it's a good idea to automate your executions or you should take a call, final call, and then you through alert and you take decision.
I know you are speaking about algo or some AI. I always prefer manually. Maybe I have not used a lot AI, that's why I'm telling, but I have always preferred manually and I've seen it is working for me well. So that's why anything which is human involvement is there, it is always better. Okay, for example, this is a stock, we have put it down here and we'll use our replay button. So now we are seeing, okay, this is the movement we are getting. And here the crossover is already taken place. And the move has also already taken place. See the move. So this price is again coming back now. Right? Now our scanner gives a stock here. So what we'll do, now we have decided, okay, whenever this kind of, this is price reversal here, and we'll decide, okay, we'll enter on this top. Fine. So if a candle we will get, what we'll do, we'll put our alert here at this level, and any candle breaking this level will enter with SL as low. Now see. So there is smoke, it is breaking very less. But for example, हमने इसमें एंट्री कर गए क्योंकि ये ब्रेक हुआ है ना, तो ब्रेक होने के बाद हम एंट्री कर गए. And we put our SL at this low, 2% SL. And हमने यहाँ पे you see the risk reward ratio is written here 2.24. इसको हमने सेट कर दिया 2 पे. Right? Generally 1:2 follow होता है मार्केट में. And आपने क्या किया? You have put your alert here at SL. Fine. Now either the stock will hit SL or it will move up. It has hit our SL. Now it is moving up. So we have exited. Do not. That's why I want to tell that कि अगर ये पहले SL hit कर गया है, then try to re-enter.
ये risk reward कैसे? How did you draw it?
It is you go to the long position here. You see the long position?
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Okay.
If you star mark it, it will come here.
Okay.
At this location. And if you want to, if you find that these are distracting kind of thing, then you can switch off and switch on like this here using the star favorite button.
Okay.
So now, for example, the stop loss has hit. We have exited. Fine. So now it has again. So whichever stocks you have entered, do not throw that stock away simply into the garbage कि मेरा stop loss तो hit कर दिया, मैं इसको छोड़ूंगा नहीं. Market तो क्या ना, nobody, market doesn't listen us. We have to just listen to the market. So for example, it has again come up to this level, right? Again, it has come up to the buying level and you kept on monitoring. Now re-enter again, right? You have re-entered again putting the SL as the similar level. Or for example, if little bit scared कि अच्छा मेरा पहले SL hit कर दिया, तो we'll go to the low of this candle and again increase our risk reward to 2. So what is happening? If you are increasing your risk, the reward will increase. So keep your risk small, reward will be less, but it will be confirmed. Fine. Which one is easier to come? पहले 494 will come first or 500? Of course 494. तो पहला टारगेट तो 494 हिट होगा ना. इट मे भी हैपन दैट कि 500 तक जाए ना, वापस 494 493 से आ जाए, राइट? अगेन यू सी that generally price has reached this level, so chances is there कि price may come to this level again. Why I am using may should? Because again we are trading the probabilities of the market. Now see, ये देखो, it has gone up this level and जैसे whenever you a target also you will put the alert, right? So if you put the alert whenever your targets hit, then again you will get a alert. You'll get an alert in your email or in that app will start beeping, or phone will start vibrating in your workplace or at your office. And that's how you will book the profit. Fine. So if you see, we have just discussed out that this gives out our answer to the question, that is when to enter. So this is the exact technical parameters you utilize for when to enter. Now we will come to how much to enter. Now how much you will enter? How much to buy? It is the 10 or the 15% of your capital. It means about capital, it is the total portfolio. If your portfolio is, for example, 1 lakh rupees, then you can plan for 15 or 20 or 1,000 rupees for a stock. And in that you can plan कि अच्छा मैं out of 15,000, I can only lose 2,500 to 3,000 rupees. So that's how you decide it. कि उससे ज़्यादा मैं lose नहीं कर सकता. If your pocket permits, then you can go up to 4,000, but do not go beyond that. Right? So you can only invest 15 to 20,000 or 10 to 15% or 18% of capital you can utilize of your portfolio, so that you can buy. If you utilize your complete portfolio, for example, if you have 1 lakh and you have utilized 20,000 to buy stock, then you can buy only 5 stocks. So it is always better to have a less stocks in your portfolio so that you can monitor it properly. I know many people, 30 stocks, 40 stocks they are keeping in the portfolio. 2 बच्चे नहीं संभलते और हम 20 स्टॉक संभालने में लगे हुए हैं, right? So it is always better to have a small number of stocks so that you can monitor them. You can monitor them daily. You can plan them. You can nurture them. It will be easy to manage. 20 स्टॉक 25 स्टॉक ठीक है, हर एक स्टॉक में 2-3 हज़ार लगा रखे हैं. किसी में 500 रुपए डाल रखा है, किसी में 800 रुपए, किसी में 20,000, because we got some tips from somewhere. Fine. So do not do like this. Do not waste your hard-earned money like this. So that's why we are taking this class, that you should save your money. So how much you will enter? It is 15 to 18%. If you are too much risk averse, then you can utilize 10% of your capital. If you utilize 10%, then 10 stocks आ रहे हैं फिर भी, ठीक है? But it is very difficult to manage 10 stocks. For me, it is very difficult actually, because many people who are one-to-one with me, you could see कि मैं ग्रुप में सिर्फ 1-2 स्टॉक 2-3 दिन में एक स्टॉक देता हूँ, which we discuss. Why? Because I only take those confirmed trades, 4 to 5 trades, 6 trades kind of thing, right? So for target, when to sell, it is at the target. please put the SL and then at 2 hour you put the alert. See, again it is hitting the target again and again. See, so your alert will keep on triggering. So you'll be happy taking such trades, right? उसके बाद देखो, अगर आप टारगेट पे निकल गए हो, you have already taken our profit, so then let the stock go anywhere. Do not be bothered about that. Already see this 21 also has come down 50. तो हमारा तो precise technical parameters भी violate हो गए यहाँ पे. So do not get bothered much. Just try to enter into a stock. See, अब इसके बाद अगर आप now for example one individual tell कि नहीं नहीं मैं तो बहुत प्रॉफिट खाने के लिए आया हूँ मार्केट में, ये 2 आवर के बाद ना ये और ऊपर जाएगा क्योंकि ये यहां तक जा चुका है पहले, राइट? तो यू कीप ऑन वेटिंग दैट द स्टॉक विल फ्रॉम हियर इट विल शूट अप टू हियर. गया ही नहीं. दैट्स व्हाई आई टोल्ड कि कोई भी स्टॉक always keep your target also achievable target. It has to be achievable. Always fix such kind of. Do not fix कि नहीं नहीं मुझे तो बहुत बड़ा टारगेट चाहिए, एक रात में करोड़पति बनना है. नहीं बन सकता कोई भी. Nobody. Right? You have to build your wealth slowly, steadily and with patience. अब देखो ये बंदा यहाँ पे वेट कर रहा है कि ये ऊपर जाएगा. Then he will think okay मेरा तो अभी ब्रेक इवन प्राइस ही टूटा है. Then his SL will get broken. He will think okay SL ही तो टूटा है, दोबारा आ रहा है ऊपर. From here the price is moving up again. So he'll be very happy कि चलो चलो मेरे डायरेक्शन में दोबारा आ रहा है. अब now what is happened? See, अब कितना लॉस वो लेके बैठा हुआ है सिर्फ. So such individual I call them, any individual who is जो यहाँ पे खरीदा और यहाँ पे बेच नहीं पाया लालच की वजह से कि मुझे और प्रॉफिट चाहिए, अब वो यहाँ पे पहुंच गया है. अब now he is not able to sell that stock. Such people are called as involuntary investor. अब वो इनवॉल्यूटरी इन्वेस्टर बन चुके हैं, जबरदस्ती का इन्वेस्टर बन गए क्योंकि उनको मजबूरन इस स्टॉक को होल्ड करना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि दे हैव वायलेटेड देयर ओन रूल. पहले तो प्रॉफिट बुक नहीं किया टाइम पे, देन दोबारा स्टॉप लॉस हिट हुआ तो यहां पे भी निकल जाना चाहिए था कि ठीक है छोटा लॉस लेके निकल जाता. नो, दे विल जस्ट कंसोल देम, दे विल जस्ट कंसोल देयर हार्ट कि अच्छा कभी ना कभी तो ये ऊपर आएगा ही. जो अच्छे खासे स्टॉक जो नीचे गिर गए हैं, अब मान लो कि यहाँ पे जो स्टॉक गिर रहा है यहाँ पे आया फिर यहाँ पे आया, यू आर सी दैट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम यू आर होल्डिंग दिस, योर पोर्टफोलियो इज not vomiting you. So that's how you must respect the target.
Do you define your holding period not beyond this?
It is just the target. If you hit the target, exit. What I'm telling is that the price either it will hit your stop loss or the target. Whichever get hit fast, just exit. If your stop loss is hitting fast, then exit at small loss. And if it is hitting your target fast, then exit at the target. But you should not regret, first of all, in the stock market, because regret is part of the stock market. You exit at loss, you regret. You exit at target, then you see that okay, price is moving further up, then again you regret. Whatever you are getting, take it as कि ये भगवान का प्रसाद मिल गया है और मैं लेके चल रहा हूं. Just be happy, just be contented whatever you are getting. The problem is that we expect a lot, we hope a lot. Our expectations and hope always kills an individual, right? So that's how you shouldn't regret in stock market. Keep your loss small. It will save your mental capital, because loss ज़्यादा लोगे, it will shake out your confidence and you will not stand erected again in the stock market. Right? So with this, we have come to the end of our class. Any questions?